I'm Forrest Saunders inside the state capitol. It's called cultivated meat, protein not from an animal, but from a laboratory. And the state of Florida is now moving closer and closer to banning the sale of it. Here are the details. The future of what critics call fake meat might soon be cooked in Florida. Lawmakers Monday taking another step towards making it happen, clearing through committee.
Amendment carries unanimously. Show the amendment adopted.
A ban on the manufacture, sale, or distribution of, quote, cultivated meat in Florida under threat of criminal and civil penalties.
I'm calling it cultivated protein, not even cultivated meat, because that would allude that there's some sort of parity between real meat and what is being produced in a lab.
Rep. Danny Alvarez isn't talking about those soy burgers, but meat grown in a lab using cells from living animals. It's a fairly new science and budding industry that Alvarez fears is potentially dangerous.
Simply put, it's safety. There's no long-term safety data on cultivated protein. We know that it can happen. We know that it's been approved by the USDA for human consumption. But after that, we don't have any idea what it'll do. So until then, we're just going to pump the brakes.
To date, only 2 companies in the U.S. have been greenlit to sell cultivated meat. Neither are in Florida. And this bill would still permit research of the product. Plus, it has the big name backing of the governor to boot.
You need meat, okay? And we're going to have meat in Florida. Like, we're not going to, we're going to have fake meat. Like, that doesn't work.
But critics have concerns. Not only could the ban limit a source of cheap, renewable, and environmentally friendly food in the future.
Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon, go NASA!
Restrictions might chill investment in something that could help astronauts with long-term habitation on planets like Mars.
To ban and criminalize the manufacturing and distribution in our state is absurd.
Rep. Eskamani, one of a few vegans in the Florida legislature, says her opposition is because the bill tastes too much like anti-freedom.
It's anti-free market. It is clearly designed to protect an industry that doesn't want competition. And we need to embrace new technologies, not criminalize it.
The ban has one more committee to clear in both the House and Senate. And with the GOP majority on board, it seems likely to reach the governor, who's already signaling cultivated meat won't be on Florida's menu. Now, this legislation does a whole lot more than just ban the sale of cultivated meat. In its some 90 pages, it also has preemption over local governments for the regulation of electric charging stations. It also does more to protect palmetto berries and a whole lot more. We'll have to keep watching this legislation as it continues to move through the chambers. That is the latest out here at the state capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.